Hi, I'm Sean Moriarty, and I'm applying for the Shooting Touch Basketball Health Corps Fellowship Volunteer position. Now, a little bit about myself. I'm one of four children. I have an older brother, an older sister, and a younger sister. I grew up just outside the DC area, and I eventually went to a boarding school for high school in Alabama. Now, in regards to basketball, I've been playing basketball since the age of 7. I remember my very first practice at the local elementary school. Started crying actually because I couldn't find the court at first. I was dropped off by my parents and I kind of had to figure it out for myself. It eventually worked out and I had a great practice and a great rest of the season, as best as I can recall. Now, outside of just rec league basketball, I played basketball as much as I can. My brother and I played outside in the driveway anytime during the year, whether it was cold, hot, dark, morning, night. Doesn't matter. We were playing. It was awesome. I was playing at lunch, during any kind of breaks, during PE, after school. If I get my hands on a ball, I was playing. Now, at first, it wasn't really like a pure love for basketball. I just loved playing sports, and basketball had one of the greatest team dynamics, which is what I really enjoyed. I didn't have to be the biggest. I didn't have to be the fastest. I didn't have to be the strongest or the most talented. I just had to, be on the court, play by the rules, and just work as a team unit, which has always been one of my favorite parts about basketball. Now, as I got older and really started to develop a love for the game, I wanted to be bigger, faster, stronger, more talented than the next guy. That really drove me. Basketball gave me a drive as I got older. It really helped me in high school, especially since when I switched to a boarding school, I was far away from home. I was only seeing my parents on the breaks. Before I used to struggle with academics, but basketball provided me with that passion. I was good at academics, I was good at my relationships, everything fell into place. I was living very harmoniously as long as I was playing basketball. It provided me with that good balance in my life. Now getting into more of the fellowship stuff, I understand the fellows to have a very important role, obviously, in the Rwandan communities, whether it's constructing courts, building teams, helping new coaches, and just preparing this league for several communities. That's something I'm huge into. I've been working with youth since I was 15 years old, and I haven't regretted it ever since. I go back to a youth camp every summer. I'm the assistant camp director this year, just because I love working with kids, all age ranges. That being said, I'm also really good with my hands. I've built barns, fences, sheds, and most recently reconstructed the outdoor court here at my college. The rims were bent, backboards broken, the court was a disgrace. We power washed it, got new rims, fixed the backboards. Now we have a fairly functioning basketball court. Still some improvements to be made, and I'm looking forward to making those improvements. Getting more into the fellowship program and what Shooting Touch Basketball Health Corps is about, I'm a huge fan of the Turi Kumwe portion of it. The philosophy of it's amazing. The fact that Shooting Touch is taking the necessary steps to not only make Rwandans aware of living healthier lives, but taking the necessary steps to improve their health. With the Mutual de Sante, and it's great providing with the free health care for families of communities that Shooting Touch is reaching out to. I think I would be a great fit for this, considering I also think health is a huge thing. Though those quotes, like, well, at least I have my health, or without your health, what do you have? Truth is, without your health, everything's going to be a lot harder to come by. And so I'm all about living a healthier lives. I try to eat right, I exercise, and that's something I want to help other people accomplish. Just because it's the right thing to do, and it's amazing, and I'm passionate about those sorts of things. Now, to get a little more how my raising has prepared me to be a fellow, my mother always challenged us to make ourselves better. She said, never back down for a challenge, because that's how you're going to better yourself. Now, by instilling that philosophy in her children, we always have the opportunity to make ourselves better, whether she's there to force it or not. And the same can be said for our dad. He taught us two mottos throughout our entire life. One, clean up after yourselves and do a little bit more. Just kept our household clean. And two, never leave anybody worse than when you first met them. Or more to say, anyone you come into contact with should be better than when you first met them. He was basically saying, never duck an opportunity to improve somebody's life. We should jump at the opportunity to help our fellow man. And that's something I live my life by, and I hope to continue living my life by. And that's why I think I would be a great fellow for the Shooting Touch Basketball Health Corps. Thank you.